Hello, everybody. Welcome to Just a Podcast.
Hello.
This is Adam, a
Greetings.
good friend of mine, and the premise of this podcast is just we go back into the past and talk about
Random
childhood.
things.
Yeah, childhood snacks, movies, TV shows. Now and again, we'll talk about recent stuff, but generally, this podcast is about going back into the past and talking about our childhoods.
A little bit of a blast from the past.
Yeah, talking about when
As they call
times were simpler. And for today, we'll be talking about McDonald's. Their Happy Meals.
I loved them.
I love them a lot too. It's just how they were made, and the box
toy.
that they put them in, and you got the
I was
burger.
all about the toy.
Yeah, me too. It was the burger, the fries, and the toy. You
Yeah,
always
I
had to
never-
get the good toy.
I never got the chicken nuggets. That was the wrong way.
Really?
I only got the burger.
Later on, I eventually started eating chicken McNuggets with the fries, but in the beginning, it was the burger with the French fries.
Well, even when I was a kid, I thought it was a ripoff because they only gave you like 4. So
Oh,
I was
right.
like, I want more than that.
Yeah.
So
Now
I got
there's
the burger.
nuggets. Okay.
And then how about that time when they tried to get rid of French fries? Did you know about that?
No,
Like 6 or 7 years ago, they tried to take away the French fries and put apples in there, and then everybody was like,
Oh.
no. So now it comes with both. It comes with apples and French fries, which
Okay.
is cool. But the apples kind of suck.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not good. Like they're really they have a weird taste.
Yeah, they kind of do. I wouldn't say it was like New York apples, but it was definitely different.
Kind of like sour a little bit.
Yeah.
And they put a Go-Gurt in there sometimes, which is okay. But
Interesting.
like when his kids get a Happy Meal, they don't eat the Go-Gurt, so I eat it.
Right. It's mine now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just the Happy Meals. It was just great.
Made you feel happy.
Yeah, it made you feel happy. It felt the burger was really good.
I remember one of my favorite Happy Meal toys. It was a Hot Wheels,
Mm-hmm.
and it was purple, and it was see-through, and it had lights inside, so it lit up, and that was so cool.
Yeah.
Because still have, they're in the attic. I have like 2,000 Hot Wheels.
I have a collection of Hot Wheel toys too, but not from McDonald's. I think mostly from stores.
Yeah, mine
My
were from
parents
Walmart. I'd
got
get them because they were like $1.
Right.
They were like $2,
Generally, when you went to McDonald's, was it on a road trip, going to a rest stop?
Walmart.
Okay, so
Like
Walmart.
99% of the
Okay.
time. Because your mom goes shopping like every, week or two.
Mhm.
So I'd go with her because I was like a little kid, and so I'd ask for McDonald's. And usually I would get it. In fact,
Right.
I still do that sometimes. If ever I go to the store with my mom,
Mhm.
I'm just like, hey, let me get $5.
Yeah, I like some McDonald's.
Yeah.
Mostly it was when we were on the road. My mom was, "Hey, we're on the road. Let's get McDonald's." We don't want to. Not that she didn't want to cook. It was just we're on the road and McDonald's. It's there, so
Right.
we might as well just stop by and get McDonald's. It did make sense to go there and eat instead of driving all the way home. We were hungry. When you were a kid,
yeah.
you're hungry. You needed to eat.
Mm-hmm.
It was not a joke. You needed food ASAP, and it was not a joke. But what was your the best McDonald's item on the menu as a kid for you?
Well, I mean, I like burgers. Definitely a big fan of those. I know it's not part of the menu per se, but McDonald's, at least the one in that Walmart, because that's the one I had the most, they had orange high C in the fountain,
Okay.
and that was like my favorite part, you know, because you get the drink, and you eat your meal, and then you still have the drink left over. So it's like
Right.
you still have the drink. I like high C a lot.
Yes, it's pretty good.
So I really like that, and the burger.
Okay. For me, it was I'm gonna have to go with the shake. I never got the vanilla shake. It was always the chocolate one.
Chocolate.
But it was later on as a kid. I didn't have it right away. It was later on. It was always a soda. But that was probably it was the perfect combo
Right.
with the Happy Meal. You know, what was your perfect combo? Was it a drink, a shake?
Drink.
Okay.
I'm always, even now, I always get a drink.
Okay.
I'm just a plain and simple guy. I like me a nice large drink.
Right. When did you, as a kid, eventually move up to a medium drink, a large drink? It wasn't until I moved down here that I eventually started with medium and large drinks. Back in New York, it was always small for me.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until here that I jumped up to medium and large drinks. But when did you start with that change?
Well, I think whenever I jumped drinks, I also just jumped meals.
Okay.
I just stopped the Happy Meal. It was probably like 8 or
Okay.
9, and then I was like, Mom, this Happy Meal doesn't satisfy me.
Yeah, I need something
more.
else.
I need medium fries.
Right.
You know, and so I moved up in the world.
Okay.
So it's probably then.
Okay.
8, 9.
I moved down here in 2006, and I was 7. Because we came down in September. I don't think it was right away. I think it was around 8, 9, 10 that I eventually went up with the drinks and the shakes as well, and then of course the meal. Did you ever have their breakfast as a kid?
No.
Okay.
No, I was
Just
get
the
me a
lunch and
Happy
dinner.
Meal. Get me a Happy Meal, or get me nothing.
Okay.
I mean, I think I might have eaten like an egg McMuffin like twice. you
Okay.
know. If it was there, I might eat it, but I would definitely not pick it.
Right. I now and again when I was out with the family, mostly with my dad, it's when I would get their breakfast, and I get the sausage, pretty good, the hot cakes, you know, get the little syrup packets, and I let it drizzle all over the hot cakes, the sausage, and I'd go to work with that breakfast meal. I'd go through it pretty quickly, and I don't know if that came with orange juice.
I think it just came with anything.
I can't remember if they ever had orange juice with the breakfast items, but it was. I think it was.
I know you can get orange juice.
Yeah,
I think it was just a pick whatever you want kind of thing.
yeah, I can't put my finger on what drink, if it was orange juice or not, but I think it was. I'm not entirely sure. But the hot cakes and the sausage, I never got the McMuffin or the egg McMuffin. It was always that, and it was really good. I don't know, it was just something about the breakfast items that it felt like a home cooked breakfast, you know, it's just how they did it. It just felt like you were eating home cooked breakfast out on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning, cool breeze in the car. Sometimes you'd eat it, or in the restaurant itself, and just eat it. And I don't know, it was just nice.
Yeah.
I'd say having their breakfast.
Matter of fact, I did get that sometimes, the platter with the
Okay.
pancakes and the eggs and sausage. I did get that, and
Okay.
I poured a lot of ketchup on the eggs.
All
Because
right.
That's how I eat scrambled eggs.
You put a eventually did you put hot sauce or is it just
No,
strictly
I'm
ketchup?
I'm a ketchup guy.
Okay.
None of that other stuff.
Just the ketchup.
Yeah.
All right. What was McDonald's toy you loved as a kid? For me, I have two. There was this Crash Bandicoot thing, toys back in the early 2000s.
Right.
I think back in New Jersey, I think when I was with the family, we went on a trip up there, and I think we stayed in a condo back in the early 2000s. We went to a McDonald's, and I ended up getting one of the games from the Crash Bandicoot thing they were doing at McDonald's, and it was called Crash Shark Jumper, and it was like this game system. It kind of looked like a Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
And it came in this small game case, and basically the goal of the game was to avoid the sharks. But I really liked that toy, that game. It was really a lot of fun. And the second one was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I had the black, blue, yellow, maybe the green, I think. But those were a lot of fun. I played with those a lot. I don't have them with me anymore.
Darn.
I think with the Power Rangers, I accidentally left them at the condo.
Oh.
It was kind of, we were trying to leave.
Yeah.
And I was doing that thing which I still do now where I want to get one last look at everything. And I think in doing so, I left them. I don't know where I left them.
But you put them down somewhere.
Yeah, they were all in a row.
Dang.
I don't know if they were sitting down, standing up. With the Crash Shark Jumper game system and the game case, I don't know if I misplaced that back in our apartment in Brooklyn or if my mom has it. We left it there when we were coming down here. Those were probably one of the best toys and games that I had gotten at McDonald's, and I really liked them. But I think with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I misplaced. Well, I didn't misplace them. I was in a hurry to get out of the condo, so I left them behind. And with the Crash Shark Jumper game, I think I don't know where I might have left that, but I don't have them with me anymore. Some toys I still do have with me. I'm in this little thing I keep with all the other toys in my closet, but those two I don't have anymore. I am kind of like, ooh, upset about that. But,
yeah.
It's. I'm sure I could go online and find them. Remember it, because I did go online for those two to just remember it and get a better description about them. But I don't have them with me anymore. But what were one or two toys that you really loved as a kid from McDonald's?
I got two. Like I mentioned earlier, that Hot Wheels that had lights in it, there were a lot of them, but I only had that purple one, which was cool. And the other one is, it was like a transformer. I mean, it was a transformer. I had Megatron.
Okay.
And so he turned into a plane, and so you could actually transform them. I mean, they weren't good,
Right.
But I really liked it because I like Transformers a lot. So I played with that thing all the time. I took it in the Transformer. I took it in the pool and stuff.
Okay.
With me, and I'd play with that a lot. I think I had a couple Transformers, actual ones too, that I'd take in the pool because I had a whole lot of Transformers. I think we have those still, in the attic or something, because there's a lot of them. And I used to get the most complicated ones that they made, and I'd do it with no instructions because I just like to do that.
Yeah.
That was my special talent. I could do Transformers with no instructions, So that was me. Those were my toys.
Okay. What other features were with that purple Hot Toys car?
It just lit up. That was it. It had
Okay.
lights inside, but it was really cool because it had lights inside and it was a Hot Wheel, and normal Hot Wheels didn't have lights inside.
Right.
I think I have that mixed in with all the Hot Wheels somewhere.
Okay. So you didn't have the chicken McNuggets when you were younger. Like I said, I eventually had them later on when I got older, but they were pretty good. And now that you did mention it earlier, they weren't a lot that you got, but very filling. Though it was only a couple of chicken McNuggets. I think eventually it was actually 8, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been 4 or 8, but I
Or like
can't
6.
remember. Yeah, somewhere around, I think around that area is how much you'd get when you were I don't know if it was with the Happy Meal or something like that, but for a kids meal, somewhere around there.
Pretty sure they had like next level kids meals.
Okay.
Like they weren't Happy Meals, but they weren't normal
Right.
meals. I don't remember what they were called. They were called like Mighty Meals or something. I remember getting one time, but then I didn't like it because they didn't give you a toy. Or
Right.
did they? I think they did give you a toy, but it like didn't come in like a box. It just came on a tray.
Okay.
And that upset me.
Yeah, you're like, where's the toy? I need the toy. I gotta have the toy. It's not complete without a toy.
Yeah.
What about the shakes?
I mean, I didn't get them a lot as a kid. I get them sometimes now, you know, if I'm really in the mood for one.
Mhm.
But I think Jack in the Box has the best shakes. They're very, very thick and good.
Right.
But like McDonald's has good ones, especially with the fries. You know, the chocolate or the vanilla with the fries.
I don't know. It just mixed well with the Happy Meal when I had it. It was just the right drink after I started having it. I was like, I can't have the drink. Sorry, you drinks over here. Shake, come on over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It became my perfect combo when I was at McDonald's and I got Happy Meals, and it was really good for. Now, it's not thick. It's a little loose.
Right.
But back then, you know, I wasn't picky about food.
You
and
didn't care.
looseness. Yeah, it was the best shake I'd ever had in millions of years. But now, it's.
What do you think the best fast food milkshake is now?
I have to go with either Chick-fil-A or Culver's. Shake Shack, when I had the shake, it actually kind of reminded me of Culver's, but I only had it once. But I like to have another one just to see how it compares with the other two, Chick-fil-A and Culver's.
All right.
Because it was pretty good.
I can't say that I've ever had a Chick-fil-A shake.
Really?
I very rarely eat Chick-fil-A. It makes me pretty upset because they make very good sandwiches.
Right.
And their French fries are amazing.
Oh my gosh, they are.
The waffle fries.
Oh, I
Nothing
could go all day
compares.
about the waffle fries.
I mean, they're delicious.
Yeah.
They're great. They're crispy, but like
they-
soft on the inside.
Yeah, and they go with anything. You get a
Mhm.
salad.
And then their
just-
chicken sandwich, like their just default normal chicken sandwich, is super good. And then it has that Chick-fil-A sauce on it that's very good also.
One thing that I would what was I guess your favorite commercial from McDonald's back in the early 2000s?
I got no idea, man. I don't remember those. But I am fairly certain that there was a Transformers one
Okay.
to go along with those toys. So I'll have to pick that because Transformers. I was very into Transformers.
Mine would have to be when Ronald was out more in the city. it was filmed with a more high quality camera. He would go around with the kid. It was those commercials where he was more out in public. Those types of commercials, I really, really like that. But of course, when you were watching TV, it was like, come on, like I wanted to get back to the
Right.
show. But now I find it silly that I was like that. But back now, thinking back about that, that was those series of commercials are the ones I really did like. Or I think there was one where Happy Meals would like fly to kids or something. I don't remember.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I remember the one where he was in like a neighborhood, and like one of the kids was sad, and then he gave him a Happy Meal, and they were happy.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't know what to think of that commercial, but
you're like, oh, all right.
like it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Giving him a Happy Meal.
To end this, I just wanted to know something silly. I guess you do with your meals. With your Happy Meal, would you remove the onions, remove the pickles with the little ketchup things? Would you just squeeze them, put them on the burger? Would you eat the French fries first?
Sometimes I would drink the ketchup.
Okay.
I would open the packet and just squeeze the whole thing into my mouth.
Yeah.
Not because like I thought it was good, just because I could.
I'd remove the pickles. Sometimes I don't think it was the onions ever. I don't think they really did put them on them in the beginning.
I don't think they put them on Happy Meals, but I know they put them on the normal burgers. The normal like dollar burgers. But I'm not so sure about the Happy Meals.
Were some of your Happy Meals, did they put mustard on it?
No.
Were there times?
Or on the burger?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I didn't even notice this, but there were times where there was just a bit of mustard, and I was like, they don't do that with the Quarter Pounders.
You know the paper cups of the ketchup? I did like to, how you get the tray and it has the paper on it? I like to dump those on the paper and then roll it up and watch it like go like that, like spread around the paper. I like to do that as a kid.
Yeah, there were times
I like
where
to make a mess.
Yes.